Buddy, it's me, Anna, from the Indiana channel. Will you please hit like, subscribe, and the notification button to help me keep building my channel? And will you share my video? Ta-ching! Hi, you guys! Oh my God, I'm so much better than I was when I posted a video last week. I'm kind of a little bit out of the funk over the weather. I'm kind of getting adjusted. And I just want to say that real quick because I was pretty funky when I made that video last Monday. It was just a day, a few days actually, with this weather change, and it's not much brighter outside today, but I'm like a chameleon, like everybody else. We kind of adjust and we adapt to our surroundings. Anyway, so I just left the gym and I feel a little bit better too because I got the tan. And I wanted to talk about today. I know everybody knows what's going on with this war in Israel. And first and foremost, I want to say, my prayers go out to the people in Israel. It's really a sad situation that our world has come to this. You know, there's just so much greed and power and control in this world. Anyway. But I truly believe in my heart of heart that God's got Israel, that they're going to be okay. You know, there's been a lot of lives lost. I spent a lot of time in the rabbit hole watching some of this stuff over the weekend. And that's kind of what I want to share today a little bit. Not necessarily, I don't want to get into too many politics because, one, I'm not very political. I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I'm not a left or right. I'm not an east or west. I'm not any of that. I'm for what's right and what's right for the people. And it all comes back to me, if people would be kinder and love each other and get along and compromise and, go for the greater good of the people. Anyway, there's that. And if, we could just bring God back into this world, where he's been, taken out of so much. Anyway, and that's kind of how this is going to lead into what I was thinking about, talking about, because so over the weekend, I watched a lot of things regarding Israel. I'm not a huge news watcher. And I've said that before. And what happens is people share things with me and it intrigues my interest and I listen. And once I listen to it, I want information about it if it's something that I think is important. And what I think is important about the war in Israel and is there's so much evil that's taking place right now, just so much evil. And I was listening, so I listened to some stuff that Joe Rogan said. I'm not sure, and a lot of people are not a big Joe Rogan fan. I actually like Joe Rogan. I think he's a pretty funny guy. A lot of people frown on him because he's very opinionated and he smokes weed and whatever, but I watched some stuff that he said about what was going on in Israel, and then I went over and watched some different news clippings because it's all over YouTube. Everything, made up, not made up, fact, fiction, people's this, people that. Anyway, let me try to make this quick so I don't ramble on. So I was listening to a whole bunch of stuff, and I watched this one video, which I've actually posted on Facebook, and it was a newscaster that was doing an interview with a rabbi, and this rabbi intrigued me so much because of the things he had to say. So he said, well, when he elaborated a lot on what was going on in Israel and in the Haggis, or Haggis, however you call it, whatever the word is, the people that are attacking Israel. Once again, not political. Once again, not really. I'm very geography challenged, so just everything that's going on over there in the Middle East is very foreign to me about the different countries. Jerusalem and Israel, of course, we've all kind of heard of because they're very biblical. And Jesus, was a part of that. And Israel is one where Moses, brought the people out of. Anyhow, so I was listening to this rabbi, and he says something that really drew me in, and it really focuses on what I believe, and what my channel here is about. Recovery, healing, love, kindness, healing our children. Those are really things I focus on. So I listened to this rabbi. It was like a 40-minute thing. But one of the main things that jumped out at me, he said, is anything we do, we have to do out of love. We have to act out of love. Even if it is, we have to protect ourselves and defend ourselves. We have to pray for the evil that's in the people that are doing this. Because if we act out of, now I've lost the words. Of course I am, because I'm doing the video and I can't stop it and restart. Basically it was to be better people. And if we got to pray for the people that are doing the wrong and the harm, and love them right where they're at, and still know they have to protect themselves and defend themselves, because they have to, because there's so much bloodshed and so much lives being taken. But when I heard that, it touched me, because that's something my sponsor told me years ago when I was having an issue with somebody. Pray for them for 30 days and it'll change how you feel. And I remember doing this a long time ago. And I remember praying for this person that was literally harassing me and stalking me. And she was really going through a lot of darkness to hurt me. And so I prayed, I remember, and I prayed for her, just like I was told by my sponsor, for 30 days. And I remember the first few prayers were not nice prayers. They was like, I don't know why I'm doing this. I can't stand this lady. She gets on my nerves. She's this, she's out there, and she's always trying to do this. And, but I kept on praying. And I say it probably took a couple weeks. And the more I prayed, the less anger came out of me. But what happened is within maybe a couple weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks, my mindset had changed that, you know what, God, if you work through her, it'll help her be a better person. And it helped me to see through some discernment some of someone else's demons and their pain and their hurt. And so, I believe that. It's like today, I was sharing with the lady I work with. I was like, I've grown so much in my love for other people. And I don't give myself enough credit sometimes, because I really have. I want to share this because I believe in what I'm saying when it comes to love and caring about other people and loving them right where they are, no matter what they're doing. We got to pick the people in our lives, but it doesn't mean, even if we pick people that we like and we want to be around and we care about, that we like everything about them, or that they do everything, that they're completely 100% for us. There's people in my life that I love and care about, but I don't agree with everything about them or everything that they say or do. But it doesn't mean that I don't love them, and it don't mean that I don't pray for them. I have people in my life that are like, you love your dog too much. Da 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 da. Well, people don't know that dog is part of the reason why I'm who I am today. And I don't have to explain that to people. But if people would love themselves and other people as much as I love my dog, it would be a better world. Or people tell me, you respond to your kids out of guilt. I don't have to tell people I don't respond to my kids out of guilt. I respond to my kids today because I'm available to be a part of their lives. So if they need something, I'm going to help them if I can. I remember my boss said one day, well, they're grown up. They might be adults. But sometimes one of them needs help doing something. One of them needs help running the kid around. I'm a nana. It's my job. I don't respond out of guilt, and I don't have to explain that to anyone. Or I hear, or, people talk behind my back. They think I'm crazy. That, here she goes with her God stuff, or here she goes with her recovery stuff. But that's okay, because people don't know. Some people don't know who I was 10 years ago to who I am today. So I'm okay with that. And it doesn't mean that I don't like them, or it doesn't mean because somebody's talking behind my back that they're bad people. Sometimes you got to realize people have their own demons, and we got to pray for them. And I'm not just talking about anybody in my life. I'm talking about people in general. Like, people need to be prayed for. People need to be loved. When people are degrading other people or hurting other people, it's because hurt people. There's something going on with people that they don't understand how to be a good friend, or how to be a loving person, or how to not talk bad about people to make themselves feel better about themselves. And I seen that today. I've seen that over the weekend by listening to this rabbi, how important it is to literally love people and pray for them, even if I don't like their ways, even if I don't like things they say or do. Just because some people have flaws. Because somebody loved me so I could love me. And every day I think about that. And every day I'm grateful for the people that are in my life that are there for me. Now, I had a really good weekend where I got to catch up on some rest and breathe and just be a part of me. And just hear a lot of stuff that opened my eyes to what's really going on in this world. I learn more stuff all the time, whether it be good or bad. There's a lot going on in this world. And I seen this written somewhere one time, but hate never fixed anything. Hate never cured anything. Anger never helps. But love, compassion, understanding, kindness, it all helps. It helps other people. It helps the people given all those things. It makes us better people. So I really wanted to talk about that today, that it's good to love people and it's good to be caring and compassionate. I mean, I don't have to share why I am the way I am with people. I don't have to tell or explain myself to people I don't have to tell people, well, it's taken me this long to get a place to live because it's not nobody's business. I share what I want to share with people. People don't know the mountains that I've had to climb, just like people don't know the mountains that other people's had to climb or understand people's situations. And that's okay. But be kind, be nice, pray for people, pray for Israel, pray for the people you care about and you love. Anyway, with that being said, I love you guys and I hope everybody has a really good day. And sorry I ramble sometimes, but man, my heart really is passionate about what's going on and what I can see in this world. And I love you guys and I hope everybody has a really good week. Bye.